Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all have your rain gear and are ready for a morning of soggy riding. My name is Josh Astle. I have the privilege and honor of working with Special Olympics New Brunswick. I have a few guests up here with me today. I just want to put a face to what you guys have been raising money for. So I'm going to introduce each of our athletes we have here today. First up, we have Jodiane LeBlanc. Jodiane is a bowler, a snowshoer, a track and field athlete, and a floor hockey athlete. So this is Jodiane. Thank you very much for coming. Next up, we have Nancy Kerr. Nancy is a bowler, a track and field athlete, and a floor hockey athlete. Thank you, Nancy. Charles is a bowler, a track athlete, and he also plays floor hockey. Thank you, Charles. Next guy up, Dale Kennedy. Dale is a bowler, a track athlete, and a floor hockey athlete. Good job, Dale. Thank you. Now we have Keith Baggin. Keith is a long list. He's been involved for close to 20 years now. Keith bowls, he's a floor hockey athlete, he's a track athlete, he's a snowshoeing athlete, he plays basketball, and he plays soccer. So Keith is very involved in athletics. Last but not least, we have Mark Gadd. Mark is a bowler, a snowshoer, he's a power lifter, a basketball player, a track athlete, and he also plays soccer. So a big round of applause for all of our athletes. So, as I said, we are Special Olympics, and what Special Olympics is, we offer sport and recreation opportunities to individuals with an intellectual disability. We start our programs at the age of 2, and we have people all the way up into their 60s. So we're not just those big events. We do have a lot of great grassroots level events, and there's over 150 athletes right here in Fredericton participating in events every night of the week. So thank you very much for your support. As of this moment in time, right now, you guys have raised $15,560. When we started this event, you know, we were hoping to get $5 grand, and it's slowly grown and grown and growing. So we can't begin to thank you guys enough for putting it out there and raising those valuable funds for us. All the money you guys raise is going to go help hundreds of people just like these folks. I want to say a big thank you on behalf of Special Olympics for everything you've done. Best of luck and avoid the potholes. Thank you.
I think everything went probably better than expected, to be honest with you, as far as the turnout goes. When we originally sort of forecast numbers for this, I was ballparking it at 40, and we topped out, I think, at around 120-ish for registrations for the event. And even though the weather was not that great that day, we still had 90+ people riding that day in relatively cool and wet weather. The 125K ride left Fredericton here on the south side, went up to Mactaquac, across the Mactaquac Head Pond, out on Scotch Lake Road, around Scotch Lake in the 50K type of loop, coming back upon itself, and then coming down the south side of Fredericton through Keswick and back into town eventually. The 75K loop was headed out in exactly the same direction, so out around Mactaquac, then across the Head Pond, back through Keswick, down the north side, and then we went out to Marysville into Durham, turned back, came back upon ourselves again on River Road though, so stayed on the road that time, crossed the Gibson Trail and by the Marysville Cotton Mill, so a bit of a historic run there, then out around the Salamanca Trail and out towards the Princess Margaret Bridge, and then back into Fredericton and stopping here at the Schropp. So, and then the 50K loop was basically the shortest, obviously, one in the whole ride. We just went around Mactaquac and across the Head Pond, and then back on the north side and back to the shop. Super pleased with the whole thing. I think people really enjoyed themselves at the sort of after a parade party, and that's really what it's all about, is just having a good time, sense of adventure. Some people definitely got lost, but you know, it is a gravel grind, and the whole thing was, like I say, adventure.